whistle, rain, terror, and pain, woes without end where they extend. Therefore fools stand by the rules, hide in the best, what is this against? Stand by the holy calling, and check out a returning season of doomsday.
They will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on the right. Beyond the past, now then at last, prison walls break, world comes awake.
Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end where they extend. Therefore fools stand by the rules, hide in the best, what is this against? Stand by the holy calling, and check out a returning season of doomsday.
They will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on the right. Beyond the past, now then at last, prison walls break, world comes awake.
Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end where they extend. Therefore fools stand by the rules, hide in the best, what is this against? Stand by the holy calling, and check out a returning season of doomsday.
Vale, tenías todo muteado. Hola, Lucar, ¿qué tal? Pues aquí, a ver si hago este puzzle que me dejé ayer. Vale, a ver. Vale, no es lo que creía. Creía que había que coincidir con estos signos, dejar este libre y que coincidiera esto con esto. Pero está visto que no es así. Entonces no sé muy bien. Eso es que hay que poner los signos del zodíaco en orden. De eso ya sé, sí que no me acuerdo cómo van. Eso ya tendré que mirarlo, a ver en qué orden se mencionan. Vale, según la Wikipedia sería Aries, este estaría bien, Tauro, Géminis, Cáncer, Leo, aquí falla. Pero claro, sería Virgo aquí, Libra, pero aquí no pueden estar. No, y aquí estaba el simbolito este, o sea que es Libra, así que no va así, no van en orden. A no ser que se vayan así... A ver... Sería entonces Aries, Tauro, Géminis, Cáncer, Leo... Ah, vale, van. Escorpio... No coincidirían tampoco. Ah, así. No, tampoco. Sería Escorpio, Capricornio, Sagitario. Pues no sé cómo irá esto. O sea, en qué orden se supone que tienen que ir. los símbolos están bien, ¿no? A ver. Sí. A ver. Sí. Bien. Y aquí ya. Sí, también. Alguno no está, así que hay que dejarlo libre. Y no sé. Habrá que hacer clic por aquí o algo. No. A ver, sería Cáncer, Escorpio, no, Aries, Tauro, Géminis, Cáncer, Leo, Géminis, Leo, sí, Virgo, Libra, Escorpio, Sagitario. Ah, bueno, sí, puede que sí que coincidan así, claro, Capricornio. Uf, pues ahora sí que le hemos fastidiado. Vale, o sea, sería Cáncer. Vale, sería... A ver, este tendría que estar aquí. Que desmontarlo todo ahora. Así no me va a dar. Así no. He quitado ahora este de aquí. A ver, espera. Voy a volver a cargar. Vale, así puesto sería... Bueno, está ahí todo deshecho. Tauro, aquí, este aquí. aquí el ruidito del teléfono. A ver. creo que esta primera línea está ordenada. Pero claro, lo malo va a ser ahora ordenar el resto. Vale, entonces sería Capricornio, vale. Entonces... Vale, esto sería... Este sí que está bien. Claro que tendría... Bueno, y en realidad esto estaría... Esta línea también estaría ordenada, excepto por Sagitario, que tendría que estar aquí. A ver cómo meto yo ahí a Sagitario sin destrozar el resto. A ver, ¿dónde está Sagitario? Ahí. Vale, esta línea también estaría. Habría que llevar este aquí, este aquí. Probablemente lo estaré haciendo mal, porque después a ver cómo ordeno el resto. Pero bueno. Entonces sería... Ahora que tendría que estar este que es Piscis, creo. Tampoco me hagas mucho caso. Vale, a ver, entonces eso sería así, ¿no? No, mierda, me equivoqué. No, este no, tiene que ir este. Sea... signo del zodiaco, con un poco que me gusta a mí esto del zodiaco. Vale, ya está, ahora tengo que llevar este ahí. Vale, sería primero este. Bueno, claro, ya pensando también en formar la pieza central, que la es otra. fin.
That's it. The Zodiac is the right combination.
Ha costado, ha costado.
What are you doing there? How did you get in? Give me those keys, for God's sake.
I just wanted to see the inside of that chapel.
Nobody is allowed to enter it. If Madam learned you were inside, it would be my fault. Guarding this place is one of my responsibilities, and Madam is relying on me to do it.
If you don't tell her, she won't ever know.
Well, you're lucky. I would get in bigger trouble than you for letting you in there.
Damn, how could he have found me here? I've got to get inside again, but how? It would probably be best to return at night.
Vale, o sea que tengo que volver a entrar. Ah, bueno, para el arcón, digo yo. He conseguido la llave para que voy a entrar. Vale, un momento.
Don't want to disturb her. I'll leave him alone.
Vale, como había dicho que iba a volver por la noche, creía que tenía que irme a dormir o algo. Pero ve que no.
The grate is locked.
Hola, Slither. Sí, hace un momento lo he hecho. Sí, he tenido que mirar en la Wikipedia el orden de los signos del zodíaco, porque no me acordaba.
I've got quite a bit of work to do. Hurry up.
Do you remember our talk about the tomb?
Yes, I do. Did you manage to get inside?
Yes and no, but I still want to examine it thoroughly.
You're starting to interest me, young man. Why have you come to Wales anyway? And why are you so interested in our tomb?
Unfortunately, I cannot explain the whole thing just now.
I fail to see what draws you to that place so much.
I have to get inside somehow, that's all.
But
Louis won't let me.
Louis makes no trouble. He's just doing what he is told. If it was something else, I'd settle it for you. But the tomb is a problem. Eleanor is very respectful of her ancestors and guards the place as if it were a shrine. I can't do much about it, you see.
Yes, but no one will find out. I promise. I just need the key for an hour or two.
No, that's quite impossible. Eleanor takes the key from Louis in the evening and keeps it in her bedroom for the night.
What do you suggest then?
Me? Well, maybe. I can't promise anything, but if you help me out, I'll make it easier for you to get inside.
I'll do what is needed. So what's the plan?
I'll explain everything later, but I have a couple of rules. First, you will come down here when it's dark. Second, you must not tell anyone.
Why are you doing this anyway?
You mean why am I helping you? I have my reasons, just like you have yours. So, how is it?
I will do anything if you get me inside.
All right, we have a bargain then.
I'll leave you to your work then.
Bueno, supongo que ahora sí que tendré que ir a la habitación, digo yo. Pues tengo que esperar que anochezca.
I'll go to my room and rest a while. I've got to get into that tomb again in the evening. I waited until the last sound had quieted in the mansion, so I could be sure I could leave my room unnoticed. It reminds me of our ill... This place looks entirely different at night. There's no way to see inside from here. Richard has locked himself in. Did he forget about our agreement? I need to draw his attention somehow. This time, the key isn't there.
Vale, genial. A ver cómo entro yo ahora. Supongo que con la ventana. Tendré a lo mejor que tirarle una piedra a la ventana o algo. La cuestión es encontrar una piedra ahora.
The silhouette of the chapel ruins looms over the swamp, as though it meant to warn.
Justo, piedras. El puñetas ventana.
I'll try to hit the window. Missed. I hope they hear that inside. I'd better go to the door quickly.
I've been expecting you. Follow me. So is everything clear?
Yes, I believe it is.
I'd better describe the whole process once more.
No, that won't be necessary. I understood everything.
You will have to assist me. Follow my orders exactly during the whole experiment. Agreed?
Of course.
Variant 2.
Variant 2.
Variant 7 follows. Nice and simple, so it has time to mix.
I understand.
Back to variant 2. Number 3 will follow.
2 and 3 follows.
Now we must wait a little. Right. This is the moment. From now on, it's going to be easy. Just keep turning it down as I told you.
Yes.
Easy. Easy. Keep going. Right then, we're mostly done. We just need to add the oxidant.
Oxidant? What oxidant?
The one you managed to break this afternoon. What luck you had catching the druggist.
Well, maybe I should tell you something.
Hurry up then. The time's almost up.
The Occident, you see, it actually isn't.
Now! How could this happen? I checked my calculations to the smallest detail. A mistake was inconceivable.
Well, maybe.
You needn't apologize. It's not your fault. I must have made a mistake with the ratio somewhere. Damn!
Yes, everyone makes mistakes.
Well, you have fulfilled your part of our agreement. Now it's my turn. It's right there by the door. That green flask.
Flask? You promised to get me inside the tomb.
I have promised to make it easier for you to get inside. You must realize I could not look Eleanor in the eye if she found out I had lent you the key.
Sure, but what do I do with that flask?
The container is of little importance. It's the content that matters. It's a strong concentrated acid that will dissolve most metals on the table of elements. That should do the trick for you.
Right. Now, it's completely destroyed. Oh. Tools for maintaining the fireplace. Tools for maintain. We'll see how strong this acid is. Very well. The lock has fallen off. A secret passage.
Venga, volvemos bajo tierra, otra vez.
I can't go any further. The tomb is locked like a safe. At least I know I'm approaching my goal.
Espera, antes de nada, voy a guardar. A ser que me encuentre con otra cosa aquí.
I think I'll need the right key. The lock looks odd and quite complex. That symbol on the lock, though, I've seen it before. tools for maintaining the fireplace. Pardon me, can I ask you something?
Yes?
There is a symbol of a very unique cross-like shape in the chapel. Would you happen to know anything about it?
Oh, I think I know what you mean. It's an old symbol of the nobleman of the manor. It's strange, though. I've never noticed it there myself. Eleanor has got the only remaining one in her jewelry box.
I'd like to see it. Where exactly is that box?
She tends to keep it nearby. It's probably somewhere in the main hall. The mansion will be closed for the night. Take my key from the table over there.
Thanks. I'll leave you to your work then. The entrance is locked.
Supongo que no será tan fácil como abrir simplemente el joyero. Ah, genial, otro puzzle, cómo no. No me ha quedado muy claro qué hay que hacer aquí. Sí, supongo. Mm. ¿Qué truco tendrá? Supongo yo que tiene que ver algo con que no pueda haber un dragón blanco en negro para poder poner el dragón negro o alguna cosa así. Seguramente. Ya, ya, por eso supongo yo que tendré que poner aquí los blancos y aquí los negros. Ya, eso estoy intentando. Poner... Ya verás, a ver. Es que ahora no me acuerdo cómo han empezado. A ver, espera. Quedan negras arriba, blancas abajo. Lo que estoy intentando es ponerlas al revés. Las blancas arriba, negras abajo. A ver. Puedo poner una ficha negra en un hueco negro si está rodeado de dos blancas. Creo. Puedo ponerlo en una blanca si está... No lo sé. A ver. Claro, ¿cómo puedo poner las blancas? No lo sé. Vale, ¿cómo puedo poner las blancas? ¿Las blancas se pueden poner si no están al lado de una negra o cómo va eso? No, que no puedo. Que sí. Entonces... No me queda muy claro, la verdad. Buenas, Bruno, ¿qué tal? Sí, soy señor Sotomonte. A ver. Ah, algo aquí no... Eh, ayer no recuerdo haberme pasado por tu canal. A ver si es alguno que se ha puesto el nick antiguo que tenía. Si alguien ha usurpado el nick. En principio no se podía. Porque aunque cambié el nombre, pues estaría considerando que lo tenía yo. Pero quién sabe, a lo mejor lo han liberado y alguien se ha pillado ahí ese risotto. Ah, está bien, está bien. 64 de bajada y 5 de subida. Con 5 de subida se tiene ya para una transmisión al menos en 720. Al fin, ya está.
The bottom part looks exactly like the opening in the grate of the underground tomb.
Era básicamente eso, lo que ya imaginaba. No, era más bien... Era eso, creo que era... No se podía mover una blanca... O sea, se podía mover una negra siempre y cuando hubiera dos blancas o una blanca diagonal o una cosa así. Más o menos eso es lo que me ha parecido entender. Nah, no creas, 720 ahora mismo lo tengo yo en 720 y me consume un 10% de la CPU más o menos. O sea, no consume mucho. Me consumirá un 10% de la CPU y un 10% de la GPU, de la tarjeta. O sea que más o menos no... Sí, hombre, si vas transmitiendo con el tiempo te dan lo de asociado. Y normalmente a los asociados les suelen dar el selector de calidad. A mí esta vez sí que me lo han dado, creo. Sí, lo tengo ahí. Además, hoy en día ya hay muy poca gente que tenga un mega simplemente o algo así, o sea que... Vale. Ah, lo de las notificaciones, ¿no? De directo, bueno, eso da igual. Eso... Sí, Twitch lo... es un poco como YouTube. Funciona a veces, funciona... A veces no, a veces sí. A veces te manda una notificación de directo un día después de que se haya hecho. Tiene su cosa.
This must be Durgan's tomb.
Ok, Bruno. Si esto luego... A ver si consigo verte. Ahí en el canal, a ver qué tal se ve.
Use a stranger's head, or your own will shed. There's an opening on the top. There's an opening. I'll try to push the lid off.
Vale, esta vez no ha sido culpa mía. Bueno, ¿quién iba a esperar que fuera a pasar eso?
Use a stranger's head, or your own will shed.
Bueno, que eso es un aviso de que me pasaría eso.
There's an opening on the top. A curtain of steam makes it impossible to estimate the distance to the bottom. The floor may have collapsed deeply. I'd better hold back. The roots have worked their way down here. Soon they will disrupt the whole ceiling of the tomb. They've all been chiseled from stone. Except for their size, there is nothing special about them. Why are there so many of them about the tomb? They've all been chiseled from stone. This one has a crack on it. It looks a bit different than the other ones. It has probably cracked by itself. Who knows? This one has a crack.
Voy a volver a por... a ver si puedo coger los atizadores. O yo que se podrá dar ahí un golpe a la calavera esa agrietada.
Tools for maintain.
No, no me deja hacer... No, no me deja hacer nada. ¿Qué sale por aquí? Atizador.
Tools for maintain.
Utilizar algo este.
He has work to do. There's an opening on the top. It has probably cracked by itself. I can't leave yet.
Ya lo estoy intentando. A ver si encontraba ahí algo. El atizador. Digo yo, ya está, el atizador. Pero no. Y que no me deja cogerlo.
The surface is reflected. It reminds me of a...
Que no sé exactamente. Alguna cosa habrá. Por ahí, que me he dejado.
The fire is out. I cannot go upstairs now. She need not know I'm walking around the mansion during the night. Tools for maintaining.
A ver, voy a intentarlo varias veces, que ya sabes que este juego a veces tienes que hacer una cosa 20 veces para que resulte. Porque por aquí no veo yo que me haya dejado nada. Porque tiene que ser algo que lleve ya encima. A ver, clic derecho, nada. Izquierdo.
This one has a crack on it.
A ver si que
It
tiene.
has probably cracked by itself.
Vale.
This one has a crack on it.
Vale. Piedras, a ver. A ver, responde. Juraría que lo había probado. A lo mejor no. A lo mejor no lo había probado. Se me ha pasado.
It can't have fallen any worse. I probably ran out of luck in the mines yesterday. This one isn't made of stone like the other ones. To whom could such a large skull have belonged? Damn, it's too far. I can't reach it.
Vale, ahora no llego a la llave.
It's too far.
¿Será ahora cuando puedo coger el atizador o algo? A ver. Espera, antes de eso voy a darle clic derecho. No voy a hacer que dé un paseo ahí para nada. Nada, clic derecho, nada.
I can't.
Clic izquierdo, que no llego.
I can't.
Vale. También hay dos atizadores que no han desaparecido, es decir, siguen como objeto interactuable, así que algo tendré que hacer con ellos, seguro. A ver, ahora me deja coger uno. Lo sabía. Podría haberme dejado cogerlo antes y podría haberle dado a la calavera con eso. Voy a que tirarle piedrecitas, pero... Es la lógica de las aventuras gráficas.
Maybe I'll reach it now. There's an opening on the top.
Ay, coño, estaba utilizando la llave, quiero decir. Ahí.
That sound. What was that?
Vale, supongo que ahora nos saldrá la cuchilla o lo que sea para cortarme la cabeza. Pero por si acaso voy a guardar.
Duggan Gordon.
Vale, pues ya tengo 3 llaves.
I did not have any reason to extend my stay in Wales. The next morning, I said goodbye to Eleanor and returned to Black Mirror.
Samuel, you have returned sooner than I expected. How are things in Wales? Is Eleanor well?
Yes, she's quite well. I gave her your letter.
Thank you, Samuel.
I can hear uncertainty in your voice. Has something gone wrong?
I'm afraid it has, my dear. Bates, you tell Samuel. I do not want to speak about it myself.
Yes, madam. First, about Sir Robert. He went away the night you left for Wales, sir. Just before he left, he told me he had to go to Ashbury on an urgent matter.
I know. I spoke with him about it. Did something happen in the sanatorium?
Unfortunately, sir, I do not know. Sir Robert did not return home that night. In fact, we have had no news of him since then.
Maybe he had to stay there. He told me he had a lot of work.
That is what we thought too, but the head nurse told us he left the gates of Ashbury just before midnight.
That's strange indeed.
He would often stay at the sanatorium for several days in a row, but he would always let us know. We do not know what could have happened.
Bates, do not speak like this.
I'm sorry, madam. I did not mean it that way.
We'll wait until this evening and then call the sanatorium. Maybe Robert will have returned by then.
Bates, you started to say, first, about Sir Robert. Is there anything I should know?
Yes, sir. I just don't know if I can speak about it in front of madam.
Oh, go ahead, Bates. The thought is inevitable anyway.
All right, then. Detective Collier showed up this morning. I thought he had come because of Henry's drowning. But I was mistaken. Someone from the village found a body of a boy in the woods. Collier came here to inform us only. This time he spared us his questions.
A body of a boy? What happened to him?
Detective Collier suggested that the boy had been killed by the wolves.
Did he mention the place where it happened?
No, I did not want to ask him about anything.
Oh, I understand.
Too much evil has come to us within the last 2 days. Do not know what is going on, Samuel. Now please excuse me. I do not want to talk about this any longer.
Yes, I understand. I'll probably go to my room.
I lit up your fireplace already this morning, sir. It's very cold today.
Robert said something about a runaway patient before he left. Robert and that boy. Indeed, some very strange things have been happening around here lately.
no, vale, tengo 2 llaves. Yo creía que tenía 3, pero no, la otra era la de la cripta. Vale.
I am afraid I have no news for you, sir.
Robert hasn't returned yet. Nobody knows where he could be. Today's newspaper. I don't want to read it. It's pleasantly warm in here. I should hang my clothes over the chair in the evening so that they dry.
Que venir a mi habitación, pero yo aquí no veo nada. Me voy a dar una vuelta. Joder, todavía sigue lloviendo por aquí.
Morris, do you have a moment?
Sure.
Morris, what do you know about that dead boy they found in the woods?
Me? I don't know anything about him. But I'll tell you this. Some pretty weird things have been happening around here lately. Some damn strange things indeed.
I will go then.
All right, sir.
Pues eras tú el asesino, el César, ¿no?
Today's menu. Roe deer on cream. Wild boar shoulder. Gamekeeper style. Harry's wife always did cook well.
Master Gordon, have you heard what happened?
Yes, I have.
Poor boy. And I was so mean to him. I hope someone kills that beast of a wolf real soon. I'll hang its stuffed coat above the door. You can count on that.
How do you know it was a wolf?
Well, what else could it be? It was a wolf, that's for sure.
Maybe. There's no reason to talk. I need to talk to you.
Go ahead, but make it quick.
Have you heard what happened?
Yeah, it's terrible. You know, I don't get distressed easily. But this boy, they found him torn to pieces. Those damn beastly wolves. I'd like to see traps set all over the place. And shoot whatever the traps don't take care of.
Where did it happen?
close to the old mines, right around that bloody altar.
Stonering?
Yes, there. That place is haunted, that's for sure. It was once the sacred ritual place of the druid wizards. It's an evil place. Poor little Vic.
Stonering. I used to play there as a child too. I should go have a look around there. The shop is closed. From Willow Creek, I set my steps towards the dark woods at the edge of our manor. My thoughts were with the ritual place of the ancient druids. Stonering.
Mr. Gordon, may I ask what you are doing here? Why have you come to this place?
I heard what happened, and I wanted to see for myself. I don't like what's been happening at all. You don't mind, do you?
No, it's all right, as long as you do not impede my investigation. Strange that we should meet again at a place where a tragedy has occurred. Don't you think?
No, I don't. I'm trying to understand what is going on here. Just like you.
This is police work, Mr. Gordon. Things have been getting more and more complicated recently, and I don't need more added confusion. No offense intended.
None taken. I quite understand. Can you at least describe to me what happened?
Oh well, since you've come this far, I suppose I should tell you what I know. But first, you tell me what you already know, so I'm not wasting my time.
I only know that they found the body of a young boy here. And it appears that he was killed by wolves.
Then you know almost all that I do. There is not much more I can add to that. The boy probably wandered too far from the village last night. Very imprudent. When the wolves attacked him, he was trying to escape. Unfortunately, the furious beasts got to the unlucky lad. You know the rest already.
Don't you find it odd that the bloodstains are only on that big stone in the middle?
I'd say the boy was trying to run to a higher place, but it was no help. That's all I'm willing to tell you. Gordon, I don't want you to speak about this with anyone else, you understand? People know way too much already, and I don't want to be adding to any scary, tall stories.
I'll keep it to myself.
Good. I need to reflect on a couple of matters now.
Of course. Would you mind if I had a look around here?
What makes you so interested in all this? You wouldn't happen to know anything I don't, would you?
Of course not.
You would tell me if that were the case, right?
Certainly.
Very well then. Do whatever you want here. I have no reason to ask you to leave.
you found out anything new about Henry's death?
Yes, a new fact has come to light. It has made things clearer to me. I was just about to close the case, but then I spoke with the pathologist.
Dr. Herman?
It seems that Mr. Stanton did not die by suffocation, or drowning for that matter.
How did he die then?
Herman has not been able to determine the exact cause yet. He has not arrived at a conclusive assessment yet, so I gave him some more time. What's certain, though, is that Stanton's lungs were not full of water, as is common with drowning. You see what this could mean if it were confirmed.
Not quite, Detective.
It would mean that he died somewhere else, and his body was carried and dumped into the fountain.
Another murder, then?
Doubtless, should Herman confirm his theory. I will not tell you anything else. You know more than necessary already. I would, however, like to ask you something. Just a routine, you see, Gordon.
Yes, go ahead.
I have only one question. Where were you yesterday at about this time?
Well, if you must know, I was visiting my relatives at a remote manor in Wales.
And what was the purpose of that visit?
Well, just a family visit, nothing special. Why are you interested?
Just a routine question, Gordon.
That's all for now.
All right.
So much blood. So this is where little Vic died. Blood on the stone hasn't even dried yet. One of 3 menhirs that form a triangle around the altar. The stones may have played a role in the Druids' rituals. There are many such as these in the forest. Green fern. Green fern. A small piece of cloth is sticking from under the leaves. The detective probably doesn't know about it. I can't pick it up now. Collier would see I've got to distract him somehow. Another symbol. I should make a drawing of it. Done. A wind chime made of metal strips and iron fragments. Strange. The plant that's clinging to it looks burnt. The third stone in the triangle. One of the many stones around the altar. Perhaps they were once used to form a circle around the altar. This should keep the detective busy for a while.
Eso, un poco de sangre. Como que se dará la vuelta para investigar. Se lo digo.
Detective? Yes? I have had a look around this place, and I've noticed something. You might be interested in this. There is a symbol of some sort over there on that big stone to the left.
Yes, I've seen it.
Oh, I don't think so.
Why do you say that?
Well, the paint is very bright, and also, I have seen a similar symbol before.
Really? Where?
Not exactly like this one, but quite similar. In fact, I have seen two different symbols. The first one on the old tower of our castle, and I noticed another one on the fountain where Morris found Henry.
That's rather strange indeed. But you can remain calm, Gordon. I know from experience that often even the strangest things sometimes have little meaning. To me, those are just old signs. Who knows? Maybe they were used in the past to mark something that have long been forgotten. There might be dozens of them across the manor.
Maybe.
I doubt they have any connection with the case.
I'm not so sure about that. I found something that may interest you. There is a stain here on the stone behind you. I think it might be blood.
Where exactly is it?
Right behind you, on the right.
Oh, thanks for warning me. I didn't notice it at first.
You're welcome. Here is my chance. I have to pick up the handkerchief while he is distracted elsewhere. The Gordon symbol is embroidered in the cotton. How could the handkerchief have gotten there? The Gordon symbol is embroidered in the cotton. I don't know what I could see.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the morgue.
Mr. Gordon, to what do I owe your visit today?
Good afternoon, Doctor. I have come to ask you about something.
Oh, would you believe that does not actually surprise me? In fact, I sensed that you would show up. You have come because of that poor boy, correct?
Yes, mainly.
So, what do you want to know?
I spoke with Collier about that boy. We were standing at the place where it happened. He didn't tell me much, other than the boy was killed by wolves.
Yes, that was the original theory. The wounds were suggestive of an animal's assault. After a closer analysis, however, I can safely reject that possibility.
So you have a different opinion?
Yes, I have. The cause of death was severe blood loss and critical injuries of numerous organs. No animal living in these lands would be capable of doing this. Not injuries like these.
What about an entire pack of wolves?
The signs on the body are clear. No traces of sharp teeth bites, nothing like that.
So, do you have a possible explanation?
I do not exactly know yet, but the boy was certainly not killed by wolves or any other animal. Of that, I'm positive.
Dr. Herman?
Yes?
Have you found out anything new regarding that strange thing you told me about?
Do you mean Henry's body? No, I have not. I need much more time for that.
Tell me, when did you last see Robert?
Some 3 days ago, I think. If you are looking for him, it is best to call the sanatorium. He is there constantly.
No one has seen him in a while, and Victoria is becoming worried. I just wondered whether he had been here lately.
Oh, he has not been here for quite some time. But then again, there is no purpose to his visit as far as I can tell. The last time I saw him was after William's funeral, and not since.
If you hear anything about him, please let us know.
Certainly.
One of the crypts of our family. The tomb of Jeremy Gordon. There's a letter in it. Maybe Bates forgot to pick it up. I'll take it. Dear Father, hopefully it will be your hands that my letter reaches first.
I cannot endure staying locked away in this horrible place. Therefore, I have decided to do what I should have done a long time ago. I will explain everything when we meet at our place. I know that you will understand, James.
Father, so James is William's son. Why didn't Victoria tell me when we spoke before? Bates?
Yes, sir?
I'd like to speak with Victoria. Do you know where she is?
Madam has gone to her room to rest, sir. I do not think she wants to be disturbed.
Oh, all right. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of course, Samuel.
I'm concerned about Robert.
I appreciate your concern. I spoke with the sanatorium's head nurse a few minutes ago. She had no news of him whatsoever. I'm worried, Samuel. Something strange is going on. I fear something may have happened to him.
I'm sure Robert will manage.
Do not underestimate this, Samuel. He is my oldest son, and then I have no one left but you.
I'm quite sure nothing has happened to him. Everything will get sorted out soon.
I hope you are right. I cannot wait in uncertainty any longer. We must do something. I would like you to go to Ashbury to find out what happened. Here we wait in darkness, and I have no one else that can go. Will you do it for me, Samuel?
Of course. I'll set off straight away.
No, please do not go in the middle of the night. It will be better to go in the morning.
I don't mind traveling at night, and it is best that I go as soon as possible.
Are you certain?
The sooner I find out something, the better.
All right, then. But please take care of yourself, will you, Samuel?
You needn't worry. I must go to Ashbury and figure out what happened. Victoria, I found a letter in which James writes to William. He addresses him as Dear Father. So who is James, in fact?
Oh, well, it does not matter anymore anyway. It is true, Samuel. James is William's illegitimate son. I could not tell you before when you showed me that picture. I didn't want anyone to know. This secret must be buried along with William.
I understand.
Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
Vale, o sea, que ahora tengo que viajar, pero como viejo. Mapa, tal vez, a ver. Qué gracioso es Elícer. Se me habría ocurrido.
I set off for Ashbury to find out why Robert hadn't returned yet. Someone has to know something about him there. The Ashbury Sanatorium. The place of laments, as William used to call it. The main gate is locked for the night.
Hello?
I know this is an awkward hour, but can you let me in? I would like to visit one of the patients.
We do not allow anyone in at this time. I'm sorry. You will have to come during regular visiting hours.
Tomorrow will be too late. Please, let me in and I'll explain everything.
Oh, are you a doctor?
No, I'm not.
Who have you come to visit then, in the middle of the night?
I've come because of Robert Gordon. He is the director here.
Yes, I happen to know who's director here, Mr.
Samuel Gordon. I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Very well then. I'll make an exception, Mr. Gordon. Push the gate open when you hear the buzzer and go straight to the main entrance. I will be expecting you in the lobby.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me in.
Well, I would not have let you in if you weren't a relative of the head doctor.
Yes, actually, he is what I'm here about. You see, he hasn't shown up for a couple of days now, and I was hoping you might know something.
I'm afraid I will have to disappoint you then. He left the sanatorium the day before yesterday, late at night, and has not turned up again since.
Are you sure?
Of course. I have been on duty every day.
What time did he leave?
Around midnight, I believe. He always leaves quite late. He has had a lot of work to do lately.
Did he mention where he was going, or say anything unusual?
Give me a minute. No, I don't recall him saying anything special. In fact, he was very tired. Just said goodnight and left.
I would like to visit a patient named James. Can you show me to his cell?
No, that's not possible, Mr. Gordon.
Can't you let me in?
Unfortunately, you will not be able to visit him, no matter what I could or could not do.
I don't understand.
Don't you know? James escaped the night before yesterday. I thought someone had told you.
No, I didn't know. How did he escape?
He must have gotten into the sewer system under the building. It should have occurred to me that he might do something like this.
Why? Did he say something to you?
Yes, I spoke to him the day before. He seemed much more anxious than usual. But there was more to it. I don't know if I can tell you. It is a delicate situation.
Please speak. It might be important. Maybe it will shed some light on the whole matter with Robert.
Do you think it may be related?
I don't have a clue. Please tell me what you know.
All right. James was more anxious than usual, as I said. It was hard to understand what he was trying to tell me. But it was the head doctor that he was speaking about. He said he knew something important, but he could not tell anyone what it was.
Did he say what it was exactly?
No. It seemed to me that he was afraid to talk. He kept asking me to put in a word for him with one of the doctors so he could go home. But he insisted that I not mention it to the head doctor. He acted quite desperate, so I promised I would help him.
What happened then?
Well, James does tend to be very moody, but I would not say that he is dangerous. I have known him for years now, and most of the time he's made very little trouble. So I went to the head doctor to ask him for a temporary leave permit for James.
But you said he didn't want Robert to know.
I had to promise that, but without the signature of the head doctor, no patient can leave this place. He didn't agree, though, and defended his opinion quite firmly. It seemed rather strange to me, such rigidity, I mean.
Did you speak with James after that?
No, I didn't want to further disconcert him. And the next day, he escaped. I cannot tell you anything more. I have no idea why he wanted to go back home so suddenly.
You have been quite helpful. Thank you. Why would James want to get away so desperately and suddenly? And why didn't Robert allow him to return to the castle? It seems to me that these things are related somehow. That's all. Thanks. It's full of clean water. The water in it will be pretty cold. The water in it will... This is the way to the patient's cells. No one is allowed to go there at night. The nurse won't let me go to the cells this late at night. I've got to find another way inside. I can't open it. She would see me. A young woman. She looks nice. I won't be digging in that trash.
Venga,
It's
Lucas,
mostly
nos
old
vemos.
papers. I have no idea. Terrible weather. A sewer, maybe the main output of the ventilation system of the building. Old junk destroyed by wind and rain. There's no point messing with it. A few beer bottles, old containers, and rusty cans. Just rubbish. A syringe. Looks quite clean.
Ahí cogiendo jeringuillas de la basura de un hospital. Es más peligroso que tocar un cable con las manos desnudas, seguramente.
Who the hell is that? Nurse, is that you again? I'm heating the place like I'm supposed to. Not one of those crackpots of yours is freezing. Don't you worry. The boiler is running full blast, so leave me alone.
This is Samuel Gordon. Can you open the door?
Who?
I'd just like to ask you about something.
Yeah? What do you want from me?
My Uncle Robert runs this institution. Can you let me in?
I couldn't care less about who's running this booby hatch. I don't belong to the Doctor Bunch, and I don't have to obey old Gordon. Give me a break and mind your own business.
All right, but I just need to find something out. Then I'll be gone.
Oh well, okay, what do you want?
It seems to be quite hot inside. Are you heating at full power?
There's no other way when the weather's like this. I'll sit here the whole day and night in this awful heat.
Well, you can turn it down a little, can't you?
Impossible. They've just installed this new regulator. It takes care of maintaining the right temperature for itself. If it could also do the shoveling for me, I'd have one less thing to worry about.
So why don't you just leave the door open?
Well, that's another problem. I don't want the nurse checking up on me. She comes by to have a peek inside here from time to time to see whether I'm asleep or something. When the door is closed, I can cool myself down with beer whenever I want.
I see. Have you seen Dr. Gordon recently?
No, I haven't. I'm closed. Nobody ever comes around here anyway, except the head nurse. I last saw him about a month or so ago. Yeah, last month. It was Thursday, I think. No, not after that. But you said you were his nephew, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well, then it's you who should know where he is.
What do you know about the runaway patient?
There was a lot of confusion about his escape here. Haven't a clue why they made so much fuss over one silly loony.
The loony happens to be my relative. So you had better keep those insults to yourself. I bet he can pronounce the whole alphabet, unlike you.
Calm down, would ya? I couldn't have known he's your relative.
Now, why I asked. You know this place well, right?
Sure. I've worked here for some years now.
If you wanted to get outside, how would you do it?
Listen, these are some odd questions, you know. Aren't you an inspector or something like that?
Yes, of course. I'm carrying out a midnight checkup of sanatorium security from the boilerman's viewpoint. Come on, I'm no inspector. So what is the simplest way out?
Well, I have no idea why you're interested in this, but I don't think there's a simple way out. Maybe from the hall, into the sewers under the building. Other than that, I don't know. If you manage to get that far, the rest wouldn't be a problem. The sewer has several openings that nobody's watching. Why are you asking anyway?
I'm just considering all the alternatives.
Right.
I have to see the cell from the inside. If it's impossible to get out, as everyone says, how could James have escaped without someone having helped him? But who could have helped him? That nurse, maybe. Or Robert himself. Robert's disappearance is surely connected with James somehow. I won't be keeping you any longer. I'll have a look. It's holding firmly to the masonry.
can't move it. It's holding firm. This must be the thermostat regulating the temperature of the ventilation. I can't see any controls on it. It's probably entirely automatic. It's probably in... The middle rod seems to be loose. Maybe I could pull it out somehow. It won't move. I'll have to loosen the brick that's holding it.
Debería de ir bien el ácido este que me dio este hombre. Pero bueno.
Coal bucket. It's empty. A heap of damp coal. It would still burn well in a strong fire. A few bottles of beer. The labels are not very damp. The bottles haven't been out long. "10-degree lager. 10-degree. 10-degree. Everyone who died within the walls of the sanatorium rests here. A gloomy place. It hides a few flickering candles from the rain. The resting place of someone of a noble family. The grate ends in stone. I cannot see any lock. The grate cannot be opened. The metal doors have no locks to prevent just anyone from entering. There's no name on it. I can't go back yet.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
Can you tell me anything about the sanatorium graveyard?
I have worked here for almost 12 years now, and I know next to nothing about it.
Has it always belonged to the sanatorium?
As far as I know, it has. Many patients would spend their whole life here, and when their time came, they would be buried at the back of the sanatorium. But that was a long time before I started here. I do not know much else about that place.
That's all. It's dirty, but not broken.
You again?
May I speak with you? What do you know about the graveyard at the back of the sanatorium?
Well, it's a graveyard.
Do they bury patients there?
Nah, not anymore. But I wouldn't go there if I were you. Especially not now. I'm no coward. But one never knows what...
What do you think I should be afraid of?
No graveyard is suitable for a midnight walk. Especially not this one. You have any idea who all's lying there? But why am I telling you this anyway? Go where you like.
I see you have a decent supply of beer. What if the head nurse saw those bottles?
No big deal. You can see them outside. As long as she doesn't catch me with one in my hands, she has nothing to complain about.
I won't be keeping you any longer.
Good.
Degree lag. 10 deg...
Vale, me parece que aquí llega otro momento de no sé exactamente qué hacer. Alguna cosa me estaré dejando por aquí o algo.
May I speak with...
Sure.
I need a little time here without being watched. Could you possibly do me a favor? I'd like to make a call to the manor to check if anything has changed regarding Robert. If you could show me where the phone is...
I'm sorry, I can't let you inside. But I could call myself.
Right. Here's the number then.
I do not need it. It is in the internal phone book. Wait here.
All right. I need to do this quickly before she returns.
The label doesn't ring a bell. The cabinet is locked. I haven't... It has a slot of some kind at the bottom. It has a slot of some kind. It has a slot of some kind at the bottom. The cabinet is locked. I shouldn't go outside. The nurse will be back any moment.
Pues ¿qué se supone que tengo que hacer aquí? Aquí no puedo hacer nada. Esto está cerrado. Clic derecho, izquierdo. Jarrón este que no sé muy bien para qué sirve.
As though I've heard that melody somewhere before. The water in it will be pretty cold. It has a slot of some kind at the bottom.
Solución universal. Cuando no sabes qué hacer, intenta combinarlo todo. No se me ocurre nada. Que me haya dejado alguna cosa por aquí.
The cabinet is... The water in it will be pretty cold. The water in it will be pretty cold. I shouldn't go outside. The nurse will be back any moment.
Yo que el truco estará en el jarrón. Pero claro,
It
dice
has a slot of some kind at the
una
bottom.
ranura en su parte inferior.
It has a...
¿Una ranura para qué? Hombre, supongo que no me dejarían llegar aquí sin poder salir si no tuviera ya todo lo necesario. No es que me haya dejado alguna cosa por ahí sin coger. Está ahora aquí atrapado en un ciclo sin final.
It has a slot of some kind. Durham Gordon's... The Gordon symbol is embroidered in the cotton. It's dirty, but not broken. As though I've heard that melody somewhere before. Strong concentrated acid that Richard gave me. I can't leave now. I often have headaches these days. I'd better keep them. It's strange to the touch. There are some coins in it.
Monedas.
A common metal coin.
Pero que no te da moneda con el jarrón.
The coin fits in the groove
Venga,
at the
hombre.
bottom.
Este está
The little
hecho...
key was hidden there.
Esto está hecho para eso, para estar ahí probando con todo lo que tengas en inventario. Todo lo que se te ocurra. Porque a ver quién va a adivinar sacar una moneda de la cartera y poner la moneda en el jarrón.
A strong sedative will put a person to sleep for a whole day. Bethanol. I have no idea what it's good for. Maybe a relaxant, who knows? Some drops. Not really what I'm looking for. Cantropin diminishes headaches. I still have enough of my own pills.
It took a while. No one was answering the phone this late.
No problem. Did you learn anything about Robert?
Unfortunately, Mr. Gordon has not returned yet.
I see. Thank you for your time.
You are quite welcome. It was nothing.
That's all. Thanks.
A strong sedative. I spilt a little, but the syringe is full of sedative now. I'll go with full dose, so it kicks in fast. Now, get him to drink it.
Voy a meterle ahí droga a la gente, así porque sí, no sé yo.
Mind your own business. I've got no time for you.
Vale, entonces a lo mejor tengo que conseguir subir la temperatura. Pero ¿cómo?
It's holding firmly to the masonry. I can't do this with...
Aquí hay una pala, si pudiera pillarla. Y con eso de quitar el ladrillo, pero no responde. No sé, que esté ahí el píxel bien escondido y hay que hacer clic justamente en un sitio determinado.
I can't leave now.
Si alguna cosa me tengo que estar dejando por aquí o algo. Un martillo, como sea esto.
What the heck are you doing, man?
Nada, romper la ventana esta, ¿verdad? Es que voy a hacer.
Get away from that window!
Me parece que se ha quedado enganchado esto. No me fastidia. Yo diría que sí. Y me parece que no he guardado desde hace un buen rato. Venga, hombre. No fastidies. Vale, se ha bugueado. Gracias por los chiles otra vez. Pero sí, se ha bugueado. Se ha quedado ahí al helado el juego. Buah. Pues ¿cuándo ha sido la última vez que he guardado? Creo que en la cripta, esa de... No me fastidies, voy a tener que repetir todo. Me pasa por no guardar más a menudo. Ah, por favor. Ay, ay.
Duggan Gordon. I did not have any. The next.
Samuel, how are things?
Yes, I gave her.
Thank you.
I can hear.
I'm afraid will maybe
Pero se
rob.
pueden pasar los diálogos rápidamente, que si no...
I thought...
Now please
No, espera, primero tenía que ir a hablar con el Morris, ¿no? Siempre hay que guardar cada poco tiempo, si no pasa este tipo de cosas y
Morris?
la gracia que hace es poca.
Morris? What? I will...
Master Gordon! Have you heard what happened?
Yes.
Poor. And I would... I'll...
How do you...
Well, what? It was...
Make... I need...
Go ahead.
Have you heard what happened?
Yeah. You are that.
Where? From Willow Creek, my thoughts stoner.
Mr. Gordon, may I ask why?
I heard what happened. You don't...
No, rage, don't you think?
No, I'm just...
This is... Things have been getting more... No offense.
None take... Can you...
Oh well, listen. But first, you...
I only know that... And it appears...
Then you know there is not much... The boy probably very improved. When the wolves run for... You know the...
Don't you fight...
I'd say the boy... That's all I'm... Gordon, I don't want to... People, no wage...
I'll keep it
good. I need to reflect.
Of course. Would you mind if...
What makes you... You wouldn't happen to know anything.
Of course not.
You would...
Sir. Very well. Have you found...
Yes, I was... But then...
Doctor...
It's sick or drown.
How did he...
Hermanus is not a... What's a... You see what...
Not...
It would mean...
Another...
Doubtless. I will not... I would have... Just a...
Yes.
I have only... Where were you?
How can that be connected with Henry? Where are you coming from?
Nowhere. Just answer the question.
It's no secret. I was visiting my relatives at...
A family visit, then?
Exactly.
That's all, then.
That's all for...
All right.
Another symbol. Done. There are many green fire. Green. A small piece of cloth is sticking from under the leaves. The detective. One of the many, perhaps they... This should keep the detective busy for... The third... A wind... One of three stone... So much so...
Detective?
Yes?
I have had a look around, but you might be...
Yes?
There is a...
Yes, it could have been...
Oh. Well, I have seen it.
Really?
Not exact. In fact, the first and... I noticed an...
That's rather... But you can remain... I know, to me, who knows? They might be...
Maybe.
I doubt it.
I found some... There is a... I think...
Where
Right behind. You're welcome. Here is what I have. The Gordon symbol is embroidered. How could the...
Yes?
Samuel, I need...
Yes, I am down.
Mr. Cole.
Good afternoon. I have...
Oh, in fact, you have...
Yes.
So?
I spoke... He didn't...
Yes. The wound after...
So you...
Yes. The call... No, not...
What about...
The sign... Note...
So...
I do... Of that...
Doctor...
Yes?
Have you found...
Do you mean... No.
Tell me.
If you are... He is there...
No, I just...
Oh, he... But then... The last...
If you...
Certain.
Bates.
Yes, sir?
I'd like to...
Madam, I do...
Oh. I think I would...
I'll read...
I don't want to upset Victoria with yet... I'll talk to her later.
Pues tengo que hablar con ella para poder ir al sanatorio. Alguna cosa me he dejado. Claro, la carta. Oye, mira, voy a guardar ya aquí. Y ya lo haré fuera de transmisión, en este run, hasta llegar al mismo sitio donde estaba y ya está. Voy a tener que cortar ya para ir a cenar y demás, así que... Pues nada, lo voy dejando ya por aquí. Bueno, tampoco pasaría nada. Además me he equivocado en una respuesta que quería darle al detective. En vez de contestar abiertamente dónde había estado, le he contestado ahí con evasivas. No sé si cambia algo el final o el transcurso de la aventura, si respondes afirmativamente o negativamente. Pero bueno, da igual. Pues nada, lo dicho. Lo voy dejando ya por aquí. Nos vemos ya mañana por aquí por la transmisión. Y si no, luego entro un rato al Discord a ver qué hacéis por ahí. Venga, pues lo dicho. Hasta luego.
Hold tight, Crawford. They're coming. I can smell them.
Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on a right, beyond the past, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake, they will return, mankind will learn, new kinds of fear, when they are here, they will reclaim, all in the name, hope
lights turn to black when they come back. It never falls back, and no rules where they will pick. It's still against time, but they come by like a chilling boat of returning season of doom. Scary, 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 scary solstice. Very, very, very scary solstice. Up from the sea, from underground, down from the skies, air all around. They will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on our right. Fields of past, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake.
Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end where they extend. People are fools, stand by no rules, where they look and questions against skies, but they come calling a true boat, a returning season of doom. Scary, 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 scary solstice. Very, very, very scary solstice. From the skies, air all around, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on our right. Fields of past, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end where they extend. People are fools, stand by no rules, where they look and questions against skies, but they come calling a true boat, a returning season of doom.
Scary, 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 scary solstice. Very, very, very scary solstice. From underground, down from the skies, air all around. They will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on our right. Fields of past, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake.
Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end where they extend. People are fools, stand by no rules, where they look and questions against skies, but they come calling a true boat, a returning season of doom.
Scary, 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 scary solstice. Very, very, very scary